Peace and one love. What it do, y'all? This your boy Two Wise, man, otherwise known as Tokyo. URL TV app, the app gang. They dropped Mike P versus Serius Jones. Mike P versus Serius Jones. This was a it's a pretty interesting battle. First round, um, Mike P came out the gate. He had bars, energy, and he was definitely he had a lot on his mind. I think when he prepared for this battle, you know what I mean. When it came to the URL smack, the way he feel like he being treated, things like that. I don't think it was more about Serius Jones. I think it was just more about how he feel as far as URL and how they've been treating him when it come to him and his career. But he definitely was on something on this one, y'all. He was out the gate. He definitely had bars though for Serious and all that, you know what I mean? Black Sway in the morning. Now it's on Serious, you know what I mean? He had some fire stuff, you know what I mean, in the first round. Now, Serious Jones first round, you know what I mean? Serious Jones, he definitely had, you know what I mean, some bars in there, things like that. But what it is, his bars was just to me, it was just he had light bars. He had light material, you know what I mean? Like far as his references and things like that. It was nothing um too creative and things like that, you know what I mean? But he had a nice, cool, smooth round, you know what I mean? Um Couple of things he had in there that I kind of like seen and heard before. You know what I mean? And I think he looked at when he came to that YK battle, Mike P and versus YK. Um, he used that same hair thing that YK did in that. Um, it was something else in there he had, but anyway, he just his bars thing was just cool. You know what I mean? I had definitely had on Mike P taking the first round. You know what I mean? Second round, Mike P, you know what I mean? Like I said, he just was prepared on for this battle. It was like almost he was gonna come, I think, with some with this right here, this same aggressiveness, this same energy, no matter who was in front of him. Would the outcome be the same? I don't know, but as far as this battle right here, it seemed like I said, he just really had some real personal stuff on his mind because he kept saying things reference far as smack, just it throughout this whole battle. You know what I mean? Second round though, he came out talking about Mix Jones. Talking about Serious Jones as far as the mixtape selling mixtape in Times Square and things like that and whatnot. He had a like a Mike Jones um I knew you knew I had your number, something something like that. Y'all know how I be with the bars or whatnot. So yeah, Mike P he had a dope second round. You know what I mean? The consistency was definitely there. Serious Jones, he came out. He actually rebutted um the CDs that Mike P was talking about to start off his second round about him selling CDs on Times Square and stuff like that. So Serious Jones came out with a rebuttal or whatnot, and he was like, "Yeah, I keep the compact disc or something like that." But it was, you know what I mean. He definitely, you know what I mean, needed that one. I would say. So he had that, and then once again, he just had, like I said, cool material. Um, he also had said before on Mike P started, like, man, I probably should have went first. We had anything on the mic. He like, I probably should have went first. It was because his flow and things like that, and he talk to you type of what you call it. Mike P had the energy and things like that. So that was the difference. So once again, a slight edge. I ain't gonna say slight edge. I edged this round to Mike P also. You know what I mean, or whatnot. Third round. Third round, I think this one is the one that Mike P just go ahead and he just go ahead and finish it out. Finish it out. You know what I mean? He was flowing and going, had bars, and then he was like, y'all see how I rock this? He was like, y'all see how I'm in the front row of the crowd? Um, something like y'all see how I rock in front of a crowd, gang shit. But he said how Tay Rock said just so happened Tay Rock was standing right there in the front of him and everything like that. And man, the crowd went wild, Rock went wild right then and there. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. You know what I mean? But he definitely had the crowd rocking. He had them, you know what I'm saying, rocking. Then Tay Rock, once that happened, you know what I mean? Get him, Michael. Calling him by his first name and everything. But definitely dope, you know what I mean? And then from that, um, start talking to smack, you know what I mean? Things like that a little bit. Then he had said something about I sneaked the gun in past the metal detector or security or something. DNA tooth. You threw DNA tooth in there, took shots at Geechee Gotti, you know what I mean? And then this finally he turned to smack, and this one he was just like kind of he was serious, like, you know what I mean, man. I give it all. I give it my all, and I don't, you know what I'm saying. I deserve to be on big stages and things like that. And man, he like I said, he definitely, to me, just had like um, I want to definitely give 3 rounds. This is how I looked at Mike P. I want to give 3 rounds. I'm gonna give 3 fire rounds of dope material with bars, and definitely want to just let Smack and URL know how I, you know what I mean, how I kind of feel. You know what I mean. And he definitely, I would say, he definitely delivered that. I see why he been on the social sites in regards to his battles coming out these last week or so, couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Because he's been putting snippets out as far as just certain things, and he was on Black Compass talking about his battles and things like that. So I see why, man. Shout out to Mike P. Shout out to Serius Jones. We finna see Serius Jones tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. I apologize. Don't forget, King of the Dot is tomorrow. King of the Dot is tomorrow. Um, but Serious Jones, he gonna definitely need better. Hopefully, he got better materials, and I'm sure he will have better materials. And when it come to Math Hoffa, um, because he definitely gonna need it. This right here wouldn't work. This not here is not gonna work. But shout out to Serious Jones. Shout out to Mike P, man. Man, Mike P, man, I wish you good luck, bro. Keep it up, keep it going. And man, the whole smacking them, go ahead and give you your wishes, man. Peace. This 2 eyes, y'all.